action.
Imagine your child struggling to do activities with friends. Imagine your child not finding a prom dress or tuxedo to fit them on prom night. Imagine your child developing diabetes or other serious health risks. Now I want you to imagine, as a parent, being able to prevent it all. Irwin stated that no matter how much television your child watches, they are most likely watching you or another adult family member to decide how he or she wants to live their life. Childhood obesity is a complex disease with many factors that influence a child's weight. Children are dependent on their parents. Parents provide shelter over their head and put food on the table. Children admire their parents and look up to them as role models. Childhood obesity is a preventable disease which is influenced by race and economic factors. Throughout my speech, we will talk about how race and income have a correlation with childhood obesity. We will talk about economic factors including price of food, maternal employment, and technology. And then we will also talk about how as parents we can prevent this disease. Childhood obesity rates range from different races and economic statuses. Lower income families have correlations with higher risk of childhood obesity. Hispanics have the lowest average income rate, then blacks, then whites, and at the top are Asians. Hispanics and black children have a 24% risk at developing childhood obesity, and 13% of the white youth is at risk, and Asians have the lowest obesity rates according to Whiting in 2008. So as we can see, blacks and Hispanics are at a higher risk and also are at the lower end of the average income rates, compared to whites and Asians who make more on average and also have lower rates. This could also be because of the race's view on body image. White women often look for a smaller, leaner frame, rather than black women often look to be curvy, according to Cabrio in 2008. As we see the correlation between income and race, we can now talk about economic factors that affect childhood obesity. The three economic factors that we will discuss are price of food, maternal employment, and technology. The price of healthier options are more expensive, which makes families lean towards unhealthy options to save money. The price of fruit and vegetables rose 17% in 1997 to 2003, and Coca-Cola fell about 13.4%, and a McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese fell about 5% in 1990 to 2007, according to Cowley in 2010. Homemade foods also take utensils or certain kitchen appliances to make. Some of us take for granted the appliances we have in our house when some people don't even have an oven. Maternal employment also does affect childhood obesity. Moms who are not home and working during mealtime have children who often eat more processed foods and watch more TV. Children in daycare are also at a higher risk for developing obesity compared to children with nannies or parents watching them. Technology also does have an effect on childhood obesity. Children who play on game systems, computers, and telephones are more likely to become obese. This is because they often snack more and they are less active throughout the day. Now that we know some economic factors, it's time to stop making excuses and prevent childhood obesity. No child should suffer from a disease that can be prevented by proper diet and exercise. The key to prevention lies within you as a parent or guardian. Parents play a huge role in child's developing good and bad eating habits. What you need to teach your child are the benefits of eating healthy, which you can have a leaner body and you have more energy to take on activities throughout your day. Also, don't starve them with sweets because this will often cause them to overeat when they are provided with sweets. And also, as a parent, you can healthy snack throughout the day instead of just grabbing on-the-go, high-processed snacks. Eating healthy can also prevent some illnesses like the common cold. So if you told your child that, they would be more likely to want to make healthier options. Also, as a parent, you should encourage playtime. As your child and you should both set down technology devices and get active with them. Do not sit on the couch and expect them to be active because they often are looking at you as a role model. Also, if you can afford it, you could get your child a gym membership. And if that's not in the picture, you could also set up obstacle courses around the house. You could set up things for them to jump over, hop through, and crawl through, and also time them because children also love to be timed and go faster. Encouraging playtime burns calories and creates a bond between you and your child. Also, another way to prevent childhood obesity is having a healthy way of doing so in the right mindset. Don't go by the scale or the number of a child's weight, and also don't be too excessive. This can drive your child into developing an eating disorder, or actually a negative effect, which is them gaining extra weight because they go out of their way to find the snacks and overeat on them. Education on being healthy is very beneficial and can save you money and some hospital bills later down the road. Now I want you to imagine your child happy with the way they look, having radiating confidence. I want you to imagine your child happy with their appearance. I want you to also imagine your child being able to participate in activities without dropping out to catch their breath. Children are brought into this world completely dependent on their parents. Although we can't change our race, we can overcome the odds of childhood obesity. No matter the income, spending a few extra cents or dollars on healthier options can benefit your family and happiness in the future. Throughout my speech, we discussed race and income's effect on childhood obesity, economic factors including price of food, maternal employment, and technology. And finally, I provided you with a way to prevent childhood obesity and to prevent your child from progressing into such a heart-wrenching disease. Parents are role models, and children often admire and love them. Your child deserves a life they can enjoy, and you can enjoy with them. Childhood obesity is a preventable disease by proper diet and exercise, and I urge you as parents to become good role models for your children.